Thank God this is not in my dailies. Okay, here's a retro review of the topping EL32 stack. Let's talk about the amplifier first. It's really clean, powerful, and transparent. As expected, I guess. As clean as I plug in my 2016 Android into it, it's that silence, zero noise. Powerful enough I've yet to encounter a situation to underpower something like having sloppy bass or really grainy image. And it's just transparent. When I use my DPX1A as source, it just sounds like DPX1A, period. Now, let's talk about the DAC. There's two things I really like about it. First of all, it actually turns on and off with my computer. I think the only time that I have any kind of interaction with the DAC is when I set it up for the first time, to make sure that it's in DAC mode and the PCM filter is in default state. Since then I just never touch it again and the remote control is practically useless as well. Second of all, sound of course. By no means I'm any kind of experienced in DACs, but switching from SMS or SU8 to this thing, the sound difference is humongous. No matter what setting I try, it is so obvious that the SU8 has a really soft, almost bright kind of timbre on it. And this conclusion is not gathered by just comparing to the E30ii DACs, but comparing to all other sources as well, our own Moonriver, Onkyo, or even just Apple Dongle. And I'm not saying that such tuning is a bad thing. It is actually perfect for speakers or headphones like HD666 that is tuned to the dark and warm side. The problem is, when I'm using things like Blessing 3, SA6 Mark II or Stax SL507, things that is either extremely transparent or tactical, then it's just not enjoyable anymore because such timbre is directly transferred into nothing but brightness. On the contrary, the E32 just sounds very standard and solid. Some may call it authoritative. I'll just say I feel very confident and comfortable with how it sounds. The background is dark, dynamics is there, note is weighty like it should. Yeah, it's just good. Like, I'm happy, in fact I'm very happy with how this stack sounds. Not to even mention how compact it is. There you go, a retro review of the topping EL32 stack. As usual, hope you found this video helpful or at least entertaining as a copying piece. And see you in the next video. Bye. And here we go again. Welcome to the whip or castle section of the video, in which I will try to AI generate a character to summarize my overall feeling towards a related product. And this time, it legit took me a while to do so because for some reason, it's so hard to get a specific atmosphere crafted. Anyway, I still got it. And this is how I feel about the EL32 stacks. It's just colorless, contrasty, and yet seamless. Kind of a silent pressure constantly reminding you that if anything sounds wrong, it's everything but the stack's problem. Although I can split out a lot more adjectives than that, you know a glance from a character like this can tell a better story than all of those combined. As always, if you like the wallpaper and want the 4K version of it, links down below. Feel free to explore more on my Pixel account as well. This time for real, bye.